Hello. I'm gonna give a progress report on the base. The farm is up and running very nicely. It's our vacuum system is well. So there's one little problem with airlocks, and that is if you have duplicants with flatulence, they will occasionally get stuff where they don't want it. In particular, gas. So this is kind of a problem. Half of our vacuum has been 5 grams spread out all nicely over everywhere. That's kind of a bummer. So don't take duplicates with flatulence. Just don't. It's a bad idea. Just bad. Also, sick people should not be allowed to go past the airlocks either because I think trench stench. So I put a little mechanical airlock here just to prevent Drac here from going through the airlock. This is actually taking just forever to so what I think I want to do is up here, we're going to extend this out. So if I go like this and this, and I want to make another. Yeah, farm's really, really good. So food's taken care of, and I do need to working on fixing the vacuum issue. That's not a vacuum. I don't like there's some things that can be done to improve the airlock. In particular, it takes a very long time for these guys to go past each of the airlocks, and they run around just stupid fast because they just have they've been running, and so they get. But also, no geysers yet, so that's sort of an issue. So water is a thing. Now there's so the food issue is taken care of. The only other issue is the air issue. And the air issue right now I've been just sort of working off of slime and these electrolyzers, which has been working okay for now, but we seriously need to start working on. I need to stop being sick, Drac. Okay, we can deconstruct these tiles. We start thinking about the air thing, and so in the current build, buildings don't seem to get hot, which should be getting hot. Like they're just not getting hot, nearly as hot as they should be. So using batteries as ways to heat up water, I don't think is going to work. And also, just because like the polluted. Oh, okay. Like I swore that the biodistiller wasn't working, but it actually seems to be working now. Okay, that's good. I don't actually need it to be working, but whatever. Just gonna want to clear off some of this stuff. We have been getting some very nice Thymorides just naturally. It's nice. Just free money or something. Free clothing, which is free decor, which is nice. Hey, is that that's Chaos. Where's Drac? Drac is still sick. Okay. Okay, please sweep this and get me a gas pump. No, we should be able to reach that. Okay, it'll just be a little bit weird. So, if I go like this, they should be able to reach from this direction up to that point, and this direction to that point. So that should be okay. And, again, with the, I think we're insulated liquid fight, that's granite. If I go like that, that should reach just fine. We can put this up. Put a little gas vent up here. Seems reasonable. Grandma dudes do thing. And Drac is going to sleep there. Drac is probably going to have some stress issues. Well, actually, it's not. It's not surprising. This is bad. Power is these guys are not supposed to be able to... See, these are guys are my dupes with flatulence, so I don't let them go... let's, like, 9 these. Because... Cyber Knight and Eat cannot be allowed to pass through the airlock. At all. At least until... Apparently, I just... That's a little surprising. What's going on with my power grid here? So, I'm trying to power this, which does nothing. That is 120, that's constant usage. This doesn't do anything right now. This does something, but it's not working, so that's not doing anything. Where's all my power going? Lights don't take a lot of power. I guess I can turn these off, because flashing is annoying. And it's only... Oh, okay, this is working now. Oh, okay, that's probably why. Alright, you need to be disabled, because you don't need to be... Yeah. This is getting CO2 out of the farm area, since Dupus makes CO2, and just sort of dumping it here. We do have to figure out what we want to do with all our CO2 right now. I've just been sort of storing it here. I do have an idea with that, because okay, so I have to make oxygen somehow, and there's electrolyzers and morbs are sort of the two ways to do that. And then we can always change the polluted oxygen into regular oxygen if we really want to, and I kind of do. But as far as the carbon dioxide, that's... You can turn regular water into polluted water. Again, I have no water right now because I have no... Now, I did look... Ah, yes. Oh, I've explored a little further. I think that's a guy... It is a geyser! Oh my goodness, found a geyser. Okay. Well, we do have some water now. Because when I was digging, I saw the temperature over here was a little bit weird, and it was like, there might be a geyser there, let's go. But I got lucky. But I still have to do something with the CO2. Again, I can turn water into polluted water using CO2. That's something. I don't really know if that's what I really want to do. Because, again, I have to power it somehow, right? You do sweep only all, please. Sweep only all. Okay, no power, no gas outlet. Excuse me. Can you not... They can't reach that point. They really should be able to reach that point. I don't know why it's saying they can't reach that point. Because they really should be able to reach that from this. Let's see what happens if I, like, just build out my ladders a little bit. See if that helps with that issue. Because they really should be able to reach diagonally from these tiles up there. It's actually going to be a pain, because I'm not going to be able to do this from this side. Try that. I have no restrooms built? Excuse me? I have plenty of restrooms. Alright, you're just... That's fine. So I think what I want to do with the CO2 is, assuming that water is limited, I want to condense it into solid carbon dioxide, because I can store an infinite number of, like just like this, I can just store an infinite number of stuff in one tile if it's a solid and ore. So if I can turn the carbon dioxide into ore, that would be really great. So that would require some significant cooling. That will be interesting and exciting, I suppose. So can you guys reach this at all? Because you really should be able to. Okay, what I can do. Problem solved. Right? That will not reach, won't it? Because if I remove these two tiles... we'll think about it. So I want to condense the CO2. That's going to take a lot of power, probably. The idea is that we can use hydrogen as a working fluid, since hydrogen stays a gas for a lot, and then this is not a lot. So we can use hydrogen to turn our CO2 into liquids and then solids without having to pump everything through pipes right now. It breaks, which is annoying, and stop. Deconstruct this, and deconstruct this, please. So we do have to... So that's what we can do with CO2. The other option is turning it into polluted water. Now the other thing is, again, the water situation. I do now have at least one geyser, so that's nice. I haven't gotten there yet. We do have a lot of water here. And a lot of water here. So we have water for days. It's just, you know, not renewable at this point. Now, again, I can turn the water into hydrogen, use hydrogen power to some degree. I'm not sure if that is... Like, it doesn't feel like it's self-sustaining. I do need to use my cute little hatches here at some point to make coal. And what I'm thinking of... And see, it used to be you could boil polluted water, like, to make... Like obviously I can use a water filter and use sand. I don't want to do that because... Two reasons. Well, first I had this really great idea. So you can only plant like this is my natural farm, right? It's naturally growing on natural soil. That's great. You can, when sand falls, it creates clumps, and you can use that as natural soil. So if I ever want to make more natural farms, I need to preserve my sand for that. And that's going to be fine. So I don't want to use my sand to filter out water. Even though I have a lot of it. Maybe that's right, maybe that's wrong. I'm a min-maxy sort of guy, and it's a resource that is not renewable, and so I want to preserve it as long as I possibly can. Mistake it. That's fine. Oh, hey, Garland, are you... Why is your bed behind reach? Okay, Garland, you're not sick, so you can go through. Just default access for you. And Drac, I assume, is no longer sick. Where's Drac? Drac? Alright, well, I don't know where Drac is, but he can pass through now, too. Yeah. How'd you get over there, right? Okay, whatever. Anyway, we should probably be, you know, I don't know, digging closer to our geyser. Because I'll have to figure out something to do with all that stuff at some point. The options, I could just like go like this. A lot of ladders. Probably too many ladders. And then there's also puffs. I don't think puffs are working in the current build because they're supposed to drop slime and they're not. So I don't know what's going on there. I don't think puffs are working right now. So I can't use puffs to turn polluted oxygen to regular oxygen, which means there's either I use sand, which I don't want to do, or I can condense the polluted oxygen, again using hydrogen as a working fluid to do that. And there's some complicated ways to do that. Now back to the farm, I had this really great idea. I could use there's phosphorite. It has a very relatively low melting temperature. I might be able to use that to make some natural tiles for a natural farm, right? All organic, you know, phosphorus. It's great idea. But again, the way the game is right now, anything above 120 just melts, because it would involve basically taking this stuff down to the magma down at the bottom of the map in the way black area, melting it, and then pumping the melted phosphorite into a you know, beautiful little container, you know, something that looks like this. Pump it into that and let it solidify and cool and turn into natural soil. I have no idea if that would work, but it definitely doesn't work right now because I can't pump anything above 120C, which is a pain in the butt. Because the pumps would break and the vents would break. Not okay. I do need to, I really, oh, someone did something in the airlock. But, cleared out, I guess. I guess it cleared out. Okay, you guys still can't reach the bloody... Okay, how do I fix this? How do I fix this? Okay, I need to diagonally access this tile and this tile. So what I need is to clear off this tile. If I build a tile here and here, but I can't reach this tile. If I build a tile here, okay, here's a better idea. Cancel this. Take a look at our plumbing overlay. Okay. So it might be easier instead to move the gas pump down one tile. So let's deconstruct these ladders, which is going to be make things annoying for the duplicates. I know. We'll build more ladders here and here or something. I don't know. I haven't quite memorized how the ladders work. So we're going to deconstruct all of these things. Since I know I already have power here and I already have a pipe here. So all I need to do is move the, let's go ahead and sweep that off too. So if I build a tile here, 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 and here. Okay, before I do that, I should, okay, because the pipe, gas pump, okay, no, that'll be fine. Okay, never mind, I can build tile here. Sandstone, yes, good. Okay. Why are you standing around? Stop standing around. Do your job. Do your job. Okay. I feel like... No, it's fine. No, someone did something in the airlock again. God damn it! Okay, so we're going to condense out the CO2. The other things are... Yeah, getting our geyser over there, which is going to be nice. Then, again, do we... See, every time you open up the printing pod and you choose a duplicate, you kill them. You kill all of them. Well, except for the one that you pick, obviously. And if you reject them, you ooze them, which means you've killed them. So, either you're killing 2 of them, or you're killing 3 of them. And so... So maybe I really shouldn't feel bad about using, you know, duplicates as morb food, and using morbs to generate polluted oxygen, which then I can, you know, turn into regular oxygen. That'd be fine. I just need some way to power it, right? And either it is I can create a slum that's filled with, you know, people that just work on manual generators all day, or I could consider trying to use my hatches. The question is, what do I feed my hatches? And I think the answer to that might be fertilizer. If I can use my fertilizer to, you know, I have a lot of compost. I can have lots of plants, which make fertilizer if they rot, right? Probably, hopefully they rot and turn into... I'm not really sure how much... how much... I believe it's self-sustaining. A farm, as far as, like, if you just let it all rot, it'll turn into more rot. than it starts with, which is nice that you can abuse mass conservation like that, or lack of mass conservation, I suppose. No, I don't want that there. I want it here. This needs to get filled in, please. Yep. Go ahead and sweep that. Build this tile, damn it! So I can either create a slum, which means manual generators, which means I need more farms, and I need more oxygen generation. Or I can use fertilizer and a excessively large crop size, and I can also, turn polluted water, since I can't evaporate the polluted water because it would basically burn off all my, right. It's just so close to 125 that evaporating the polluted oxygen to get dirt, which is another thing I need, since I can't evaporate polluted water right now, dirt becomes a very limited resource. You used to be able to get dirt by evaporating water. Can't do that anymore. So, I mean, obviously there's the bottom of the map, but that's... there's reasons why I don't want to do that. So I think eventually the magma solidifies, and then you don't have temperature down there anymore. So... Anyway, basically there's a lot of problems. We're working on them one at a time. Yeah, again, I was like, I want to use my hatches to power everything. I think I just need to just figure out what I'm going to feed them. Because feeding them anything that's not fertilizer feels lossy. Yes, I don't lose anything when I lose fertilizer, but I do need my fertilizer for my plants. So, decisions. We do have, just tons of water that maybe it's not that big of a deal that I'm trying to be self-sufficient right now with respect to the power situation and the water situation and the oxygen situation. But, I think going morbs is not a bad idea. Just graves and morbs. And by graves, I mean not graves. Because with these new mechanized airlocks, it's really easy to create a kill zone. You just default permissions, no one enters except for the one person you want to kill. You're allowed to go in the one direction. You tell them to go in that room, they're dead. Because they can't leave, because the mechanized airlock keeps them down. Which is so evil. I hate it. Love it. Okay. This is so bad. How did... I don't know how... I need to just watch this. I need to block this off, is what I really need to do. But... because if I block this off, right? Block this off, just go... well, I'll block it off once I get this other pump working. Build this, damn it! Thank you. Unbuild that. Now! Okay. Build that. This is going off my upper. Let's just find... right. Verify, yeah. I have 2 power grids right now. The lower power grid powered by the guys trapped in the farm because they fart, and the guys not trapped inside the farm. Okay. So now we're making some progress there. Let's go ahead and tile this off now. Verified that I could indeed get a gas pump here to do gas pumpy things. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and end the video. Hopefully next time we'll look at what I'm going to end up doing with all the CO2. Again, right now I'm just trying to bump my base. Any better things. Might do some fun things with the geyser down here. And we'll see what's going on. Okay. Bye.